Welcome to the homestead. Glad you're watching. Well, it's evening time and the kittens are out playing. It's kind of cooler than it's been, and it's time to show you the kittens, how much they've grown, and tell you their names. So let me gather them up one at a time, and it's going to be hard because they are everywhere. We can't contain them in the fence no longer, and it is what it is. So stay right there and I'll show you Sylvie's babies. This right here is Sylvie's smallest baby. His name is Manny. Manny was born on April the 29th, 2025. This here is Raymond. Raymond is Sylvie's other cat, and also born April 29th. Sylvie had all boys, and he is so cute. The last one is Texas. Let me go find him. Here's Texas. Still not orange, but a nice beigey color. And Texas has stripes on this arm, but not really on this arm. And born April 29th, and he is a cutie. He wants to be out there playing. Now we're going to move on to Stripes babies. Now Stripes babies were stolen by Sylvie, so I guess I should say 2 additional Sylvie kittens. Stripes babies were born on May the 9th, and she had 2, and they're both girls. This here is Sheila, and she is beautiful. She has got some good coloring. Okay, this here is Maribell. Maribell is your typical striped cat, tabby, and she's a tiny one. She's very lightweight. Next up is Callie's babies. Callie had 4 kittens, but the solid black cat, when it was just a tiny little thing, accidentally got killed. Poor Callie. She rolled over, and it was my fault. I was talking to Callie when she rolled over. I didn't know that the baby was under there, and when I figured it out and I pulled it out, anyway, I tried to resuscitate it. It didn't work. Anyway, so she ended up with 3 kittens, and let me show you these kittens. This here is Maximus. He could be Texas's brother, but they're cousins, and they almost look the same, except notice the arms. Maximus does not have any stripes going down his arms. They're both white, and he is a cutie. These kittens were born on May the 16th, and Callie had 2 boys and 1 girl. You saw Maximus. Now let me see if I can find the others. And so this cat started off being Max, but this cat is so small, and it doesn't look like a Max to us. It doesn't act like a Max. So we named this one Linus. Some of the names we had help getting, but this is Linus. Linus has had enough with me. So that one is Linus, and born May the 16th. Now let me show you the last of Callie's 3 kittens. This one right here. Originally we named it Patches, but one of our viewers thought it would be better named OGee, for orange and gray cat. And so we switched this kitty's name to OGee. And at first it was hard, but then we say, OGee, you're so cute. Oh, gee whiz, you're so cute. And it's a beautiful little cat. She is a girl. So she has 2 big brothers, or same age brothers, because I'm not sure who was born first. But this is OGee. Okay, so we have Sylvie's kitties, Stripes kitties, and Callie's kitties. Now, the last 4 are Tina's kitties. And if they're not the last, but we'll show you that. So let's go find Tina's kitties. Tina had 5 kitties. One got attacked by a raccoon and died. So there's 4 kitties left. These kitties were born on May the 21st. Okay, I'm back. Unfortunately, one of the kitties laid down in an anthill, and I snatched it up really quick because I saw it happen, and I brushed it off to see, try to get all the ants off of it. And so Lee was taking care of the anthill. Anyway, I'm back, and this is Tina's kittens. Here's one of them, and this one right here, cute little one. Look at the face of this one. This is Chip. This is Chip. Yes, it is. We named this one originally Leo. We changed it because it's not a Leo. It's a Chip. And why is it a Chip? Because, let me show you. Okay, I brought them both because this is Chip and Dale. And it is always so hard to tell them apart. But there is some distinct differences, like in their face. This one is a little bit darker than this one in the face. And the one that is darker is Dale. Or is it Chip? Chip and Dale. Both these little boys were born on May the 21st. And they are so cute. Now let me show you the other 2 that Tina had. Okay, this right here is Norman. Norman is the one that's gray with a little bit of white bleeding through and a lot of white on the underside. I know. And so this is Norman. I'm gonna go get Norman's little brother or big brother. I think Norman's the smallest out of the litter. Okay, and Tina's final baby is the all gray one. Even though it's light colored, that is a light gray. And so it's a mixture of gray colors, and it's all gray. And this kitty was named by one of our viewers, who happens to be my sister, and it's Ashon. Ashon. And it is a little boy. There is one final kitten, and that one is the newest to the clan, which you didn't get to see on the naming video. But this one does have a name. Let me bring it to you. This is little Lacy. She's got a little fat belly. She was born on May the 26th, and her mama is Reba. This one surprised us when it showed up. It's a lone cat, but it is a little girl, and that dog that's barking, that's Baxter. And Baxter has been watching over Lacy since she was born. Every time Reba would move this kitten, Baxter would go crazy barking. And he watches over her. She lives underneath the front of the RV. We tried to put her in a safe environment, but Reba wouldn't have anything to do with it. But she has allowed it to live under the front part of the RV in a little bed. And I'm sure you've seen the shorts about little Lacy. But Baxter loves her. Okay, so let's recap. The first 3 babies were Sylvie's babies. They were all boys. We had Texas and Manning and Raymond, and they were born on April the 29th. The second set was born to Stripes, who Sylvie stole. So Stripes' babies were both girls, and Stripes had Maribell and Sheila. The next set were born to Callie, and there were originally 4, but there's 3 still with us, and they have all the oranges to them. There was Max and Linus and OGee. OGee's the little girl, the other 2 are boys. They were born on May the 16th. Did I happen to mention to you that the other 2 girls, they were born on May the 9th? And then the last 4 that came from Tina, remember she had 5, but she has 4 now, and that's the 2 Stripes, Chip and Dale, and then the 2 that were gray, we had Ashon and Norman. And then, of course, the baby from Reba, who is Lacy. So there you go. All of them have names. And thank you, viewers, for helping throw those names out there so we were able to put names with some of these kittens. And we appreciate it. Now, I should tell you, Stripes is pregnant again. And we should have had her fixed. But Stripes is a lone cat, and nobody really likes her. And she had her baby stolen, so we decided we'd go ahead and let her have another litter that could be hers. So anyway, there you go. Update on those cats. Keep in mind, we also have Orangcicle, which, if I didn't mention, is doing much better. His leg is healing up, but it's still got a big knot on it, so no doubt it probably was broken and or infected, but he is looking good and he hangs around. And then, of course, there is Eclispe. The kittens are playing near the camera. Eclispe is a little girl. We had her fixed a year ago. And then there's Stow. He's a boy. We had him fixed a year ago. And then there is Freddie, old man Freddie. He's about 10 years old, and he's a really big, fat cat. And he is tolerating all of these animals. And I do say tolerating. So anyway, there you go. Thanks for watching. God bless you all. You be sure to like, share, press that notification bell, and subscribe. And we will see you next time on the Homestead. Bye-bye now.